Having a massive following doesn't guarantee sales. I had 180,000 followers and only $9 in my business account. Until I fixed my messaging and made $7,000 in 45 days selling a low ticket offer, and then over the next 2 months, the same offer made me over $18,000. In this video, I'm showing you the 4 messaging shifts that turn followers into buyers, including why this 3.2 million view post made me $0, while this 14K view post generated over $1,000 in digital product sales. But first, you need to know if you have what I call the $100 messaging leak. You see, here's what no one tells you about why your content isn't converting. You don't have a content problem, you have a messaging problem. Let me prove it with 2 posts from my old account. This post got 3.2 million views and 11,000 comments, sales 0. While this post only got 14,000 views and generated almost $1,000 in 48 hours. Same account, same audience, the only difference was the messaging. The first hook said, top 5 online jobs, last one pays the most. And the second one said, if you don't finish this post, then you'll never become successful. The first attracted people looking for easy money. The second post was more of a storytelling post and spoke to frustrated people who wanted a specific solution. And this is the $100 messaging leak, and the biggest part of this leak comes down to one fundamental problem that most creators completely ignore. You're trying to talk to everyone, which means you're connecting with no one. Here's what I learned that changed everything. You cannot build a successful business for everyone, and if you try, you build a successful business for no one. You see, most creators selling digital products, including myself, make this fatal mistake. They think broader means better. They say things like, this works for anyone, or no experience needed, start for free. But here's the reality. Buyers don't see themselves as anyone. They see themselves as someone very specific with very specific problems. Picture this. You walk into a crowded restaurant and the waiter yells, "Hey everyone, your table is ready." Nobody moves because nobody thinks they're everyone. But when he calls out table for Smith, party of 4, the Smith family immediately stands up and follows him. And that's exactly what happens with your messaging. When you say everyone, nobody feels called. And when you get specific, the right people think, that's me. When I had 150,000 plus followers making 0 sales, I was trying to help anyone in my niche interested in making money online. That's not a person, that's a crowd, and crowds don't buy, people do. The moment I shifted to helping creators who've been posting consistently but still haven't made their first sale, everything changed. Why? Because now I was talking to someone, not everyone. I was solving a specific problem for a specific person at a specific stage. This is the foundation your entire messaging engine is built on. If you get this wrong, nothing else matters. If you get it right, every piece of content becomes a magnet for your ideal buyer. Because once you know exactly who you're talking to, building for, you can craft messages that make them think, this person is talking directly to me, and that's when the magic happens. Now that you understand the importance of who, let me show you the 3 types of people seeing your content. Stage 1, curious browsers who want free tips and entertainment. Stage 2, frustrated action takers who tried but are stuck. Stage 3, ready buyers who know they need help and are willing to invest. I was creating content for stage 1 people, the browsers and dreamers, but stage 2 and 3 are your buyers, the people who actually have problems worth solving and have money to solve them. The 4 messaging shift I'm about to show you help me speak directly to stages 2 and 3, which completely transformed my sales. And stick around, because one of these 4 shifts is the one that I was doing completely backwards, and it was killing my sales without me even realizing it. Now, before I show you the 4 messaging shifts, I want to give you my Say This to Attract Buyers checklist. It's the exact words and phrases that filters your audience and repel freebie seekers. You can grab it for free using the link in the description. Now, let me show you why this framework works by breaking down my transformation from broke with all those followers to making consistent sales. Shift 1, from problem to solution seeker. The first shift is going from attracting problem-focused people to attracting solution-focused people. Here's what I was doing wrong. I was leading with the problem. I used hooks like still struggling to make money online or can't seem to get engagement on your post, think of it like going to a doctor. You don't want a doctor who only talks about your symptoms. You're sick, you're in pain, this is terrible. You want a doctor who says, here's how we fix this. Same with your content. Here's the issue. When you lead with struggle, you attract people who are comfortable struggling. They want to talk about their problems, not solve them. And this is exactly why my DMs were filled with messages like, yeah, it sucks. I've already given up. Please help. I have no money and I don't know how to do it. They were just confirming the problem and also wanted free information. Instead, I started leading with solution-seeking language. My hooks and content changed to how I turned a 27 digital product into $4,000 in 30 days. And you've been posting consistently for months, but still no sales? Here's what's missing. Lower views, but actual buyers. Because now I was speaking to a frustrated person that had a specific problem and wants to solve it. This is the A in my A.H.O framework. Acknowledge their journey. Don't just point out problems. But here's what I discovered that actually shocked me. There was this specific word I kept using that was training people to never spend money with me. Shift 2, from free to investment. The second shift is going from free language to investment language. I used to say things like, get this free strategy and here's a free hack that changed everything. I thought I was being helpful, but really I was only training my audience to expect everything for free. Imagine if a luxury car dealership kept saying free test drive, free coffee, free consultation. You start thinking their cars must be cheap, right? Like same with your expertise. Instead, I started saying, here's what I teach my paying clients and the same methods my students pay for. Do you see what happened? I positioned my free lead magnet as valuable, not as charity. And this is about using investment language that signals value. So when you constantly use words like free, freebie, no cost, you're conditioning your audience to never want to pay for anything. But when you say, here's what I teach my paying clients, you're communicating two things. One, the information is valuable enough that people pay for it. Two, you have paying clients, which means you're credible. After I made this shift, my DMs completely changed. Instead of, I want this, but I have no money, I started getting messages like, how can I get started? Do you have a course? Where do I sign up? The content was exactly the same. The positioning was completely different. But here's where it gets interesting. I made another change that was even more powerful, and it's directly connected to what we talked about earlier about knowing your who. Shift 3, from everyone to someone. The third shift is going from trying to attract everyone to attracting someone specific. Remember what I said about knowing your who? Well, this is where it gets applied in your actual content. I used to say things like, this works for anyone and everyone can do this, thinking I was being inclusive. These phrases might sound good, but they're actually exclusive. They exclude buyers. Why? Because buyers don't think they're everyone. They think they're someone specific with specific problems and specific goals. Picture walking into a networking event. If someone says, I help everyone with everything, you immediately tune out. But if they say, I help software engineers land their first leadership role, and you're a software engineer wanting to become a team lead, you lean in and say, tell me more. Instead, I started getting specific. This is for creators who be posting but aren't making sales, or perfect for people with small audiences who want to monetize. And this is the H in A.H.O. Highlight specifically who you're for, not everyone. The more specific I got, the more the right people thought he's talking to me. Here's a real example. My old messaging. This affiliate marketing strategy works for everyone in any niche. My new messaging. If you've been trying affiliate marketing for months but still haven't made your first $100, here's how to fix it. So if you're into affiliate marketing, which one makes you lean in? The specific one, right? Because your brain is designed to pay attention to information that's relevant to you personally. Once I started talking to someone instead of everyone, my engagement completely changed. People stopped just liking and started asking how to work with me. And here's the thing. this isn't for everyone watching this video either. If you're just getting started and haven't been posting consistently and have nothing to sell, or if you're just looking for quick hacks and free shortcut, this isn't for you. But if you're a creator who's been putting in the work, showing up consistently, but still don't see the sales you deserve, then keep watching, because shift number 4 is going to change everything. Now, what I'm about to show you with shift number 4 is the mistake that was costing me the most money. And it's the opposite of what every other marketer expert out there tells you to do. Shift 4, from teaching to teasing. The fourth shift is going from teaching everything to teasing the transformation. Here's what I was doing wrong. I was giving away my best content for free, thinking it built trust and authority. I would create these longer videos and massive carousel posts breaking down entire systems step by step. Think of it like a movie trailer. A bad trailer shows you the entire plot and ruins the movie. You walk out thinking, well, I just saw the whole thing, why would I pay to watch it? But a good trailer shows you just enough to make you buy the ticket. Now, I was training people to get everything from me without paying. I spent hours creating this complete breakdown of my affiliate marketing system, basically how-to content, and it got thousands of views, saves, and comments saying, thank you so much, but 0 sales. So instead of teaching the complete system, I learned to tease the transformation. And here's what that looks like now. Old approach. Here's my complete 5-step system for affiliate marketing. Step 1 is to find your niche, and then step 2, step 3, all the way down to profitable niches. Then you need to do something else, step 1, step 2, step 3, and so on and so forth. Like, I was spilling all the beans. My new approach, I was stuck at $0 in affiliate marketing until I discovered this 5-step system. Now I make consistent commissions every week. The game changer was step 3. Most people skip this completely, but it's what separates creators who make money from those who don't. I break down the full system in my mini course. The first one gives everything away. The second one is way more intentional, proves I know what I'm talking about, and also create desire for more. And this is the O in A.H.O, offer strategic value that points to your solution. So after I made this shift, people went from saying, thanks for the free stuff, to I need the full system, send me the link please. My first digital product, a mini course about affiliate marketing on Instagram, started selling consistently. But here's what completely changed my business, and I'm about to show you the results that prove these 4 shifts actually works. Let me show you what happened when I implemented these 4 shifts together. So when I changed my messaging using this exact framework, within 2 months, I went from having $9 in my business bank account to making my first $7K month. My first digital product, that $27 affiliate marketing mini course, then generated me over $18,000 within 3 months. And that's not including affiliate commissions on top of that. So here are the Stripe notifications from when the sales started rolling in consistently. And here's the thing, I didn't change my content topics. I didn't suddenly get better at creating content. My follower count actually stayed around the same. I just changed my messaging engine. And research backed this up. According to studies on buyer psychology, specific messaging that speaks to someone's exact situation increases purchase intent by up to 278% compared to generic messaging. I went from spending 6 hours a day creating content that attracted freebie seekers to creating strategic content that attracted buyers. I made all of the biggest marketing mistakes myself. I failed hard at first, but once I figured out these 4 shifts, everything changed. The foundation was getting crystal clear on who I was serving. Not everyone interested in making money online, but specifically creators who were already trying but stuck. But here's what's really important. There's actually a specific formula that ties all of 4 shifts together. And when you get this formula right, your sales become predictable. The formula is this: specific who plus A.H.O structure plus investment language plus strategic teasing equals predictable sales. Every piece of content you create should have a clear who, the specific person you're helping, the A.H.O structure, acknowledge, highlight, and offer, investment positioning, not free positioning, and strategic teasing, not complete teaching. So when you get this right, your content becomes a buyer magnet instead of a freebie seeker magnet. Your audience starts asking, how can I learn more, instead of thanks for the free stuff. Your DMs change from people asking for help for free to people asking how to work with you. Your sales become predictable instead of hoping someone might buy something someday. Remember, your content format is just the vehicle. The messaging framework is your engine. And if you're making just one of these mistakes, it could be costing you thousands. I know, because it cost me months of frustration and I almost gave up. But here's the thing most people miss. There's actually a very specific order you need to implement these shifts in. And if you mess up that sequence, it can backfire. And that's exactly why I created the checklist, Say This to Attract Buyers. It will give you the exact buyer-focused language that filters your audience and how you should implement it. So make sure to check it out using the link down in the description. I see you in the next video.